So we're going to try a little bit of reflexology. So we're going to start with the hands and then we're going to move to the feet. Now, I did wonder how I was going to demonstrate this to you, and I just can't. I'm bendy, but I can't get my foot up this high. So I'm going to talk you through it as best I can. And then with the resources, you'll get a little reflexology map. And I will do a video where I talk you through the massage, but give it a go. So just get comfortable. You can sit on the sofa, you can sit on the floor. Know whether you're going to perch, that you're going to fall off if you lift your foot up. But we'll start with the hands. So this is the easy part. So you can use oil if you want to, or you can do it dry. So it's entirely up to you. And you can bring in those essential oils that we've talked about if you really want to get more bang for your buck. But the first points that we're going to look at are your thumbs. So the middle part of your thumb, so right in the center, this is the pituitary gland on both thumbs. So this controls all the hormones. So if we're having hormonal imbalances, this is a great one to do. So all we're just going to do is get a finger and just rub, and you're going to be quite firm. So it's not sort of a gentle stroking, it's rubbing in to the center. Now you can do this obviously as part of a whole hand massage. So you put the oil on and then you start to rub. So you can do it like that. You can sit and just rub round in circles, nice firm. Do one hand and then just move over to the other hand. So this is a great one to do in the middle of the day, so you're not having to get your socks and your shoes off. Good if you put hand cream on, so you can do this as just part of especially this time of year when it's autumn and we're all throwing cream and oils on as much as we can. Lovely. So that's the pituitary gland. The next bit that we're going to talk about on the hand is here. So the sort of just at the very bottom of the first finger, that little lumpy bit there, and this is adrenals. So if we're feeling stressed out, wanting to rub this, and I find the easiest way is to hold hands like that. So they're sort of, you might find, depending on how long your thumb is, you can hold the hand and do it like that. So either way, really. And you might often find that when you are really stressed, you do rub your hands together, or if people are sort of quite tactile, you see them rubbing their hands, because we do it automatically. We're wanting to just soothe the adrenals. So we do it on one hand and then we swap over and we do it on the other. So this is a good one to do if you're working and you're getting a little bit stressed, just rubbing in to the adrenals. Lovely. So that's the hands. There's loads. Obviously, there's everything on here. There's the liver, there's the head, there's the eyes, but we're just going to focus on those ones at the moment. And then we're going to move to the feet. So getting a foot out or getting your feet out. So similar to the hands, the very middle of the big toe, that is the pituitary gland again. So giving that a nice rub. And you can do both feet together, you can do one foot at a time, it's really up to you. And you can work this into a really nice routine before bed, maybe putting some foot cream on and just giving it a lovely rub. Now, a couple of minutes, doesn't have to be too long. Lovely, and do one foot, you can do the other, because I'm all about balance. I have to do both sides. Fabulous. And then we're going to move into the ovaries. So if you put your fingers on your ankle bone and then you draw a line to the heel. So there's a space between the ankle bone, so taking it down to touch the heel. Before you get to, there's a little dip under the ankle bone, little dip before you sort of hit the top of the heel. That's where the ovaries are. And you can do the same on the inside and the outside. So almost around the Achilles heel, but not quite that far back. So it's a little squishy point. And supposedly, if you are in ovulation, you'll be able to feel that they're a little bit more squishy than normal. So it's good to try through the month and see if that's true for you. But if you're ovulating, that part of the ankle should feel a little bit more puffy out. I haven't tried it yet myself, so this is you're just massaging now. And then you can, from there, you do a sort of a few circles, massaging in, and then draw a line underneath the ankle towards the front of the foot and over the top. So you're almost drawing a triangle across the top. And this is really to sort of map out, you've got the ovaries and then the fallopian tubes. So you're drawing that triangle across the top of the foot. And then again, try it on the other foot as well when you're ready. Massaging in. And if you are ovulating and you're feeling that puffiness, you might not feel it on one foot, but you do on the other, because it will depend on what side you're ovulating from. Again, just trying it round in circles, massaging. And then drawing that triangle across the front of the foot. Lovely. And then the last part, so give the toes a little wiggle, the last part of the process is the ball of the foot. So directly underneath the big toe, that big chunky bit there, rubbing that again is the adrenals. So this is supposed to be very calming. And sometimes if you massage this area and you're very tense, you might feel a bit of a clicking and a bit of almost like it feels like you've got knots in your feet. And you wouldn't believe that you can have knots in your feet, but you can. Just rubbing around on that foot and then trying on the other side, massaging. Fabulous. Releasing when you're ready, giving the toes a little wiggle. And you do all of those together. You'd use a nice oil on the feet. It's not quite as fun on the feet to do it when it's dry. So a nice oil and see how that feels.